Hey, real quick, when's the last time you actually opened your med kit? Not just glanced at it, I mean really checked it, made sure it wasn't missing anything, made sure nothing's expired, made sure it still works. If you had to pause and think, that's okay. A lot of people do. But here's the thing, when emergencies hit, your med kit isn't just a box of Band-Aids. It's your first line of defense. So today we're going to talk about something that doesn't get enough airtime. The quiet, life-saving power of a well-maintained med kit and why checking it regularly is one of the smartest prepper habits you can build. Why your med kit deserves more attention. Look, we all stash one away. In the car, under the sink, in our go bags. But then life happens. Time passes. And before you know it, your emergency kit is full of half-empty ointments and expired allergy meds. Thing is, med kits aren't fire extinguishers. They don't just sit there waiting to be useful someday. They need attention. Think about it like this. You wouldn't drive across the country without checking your tires or your oil, right? Same logic applies here. Whether it's a sprained ankle on a trail or a sudden allergic reaction in your kitchen, having a kit that's complete and current could literally save a life. Real-world scenarios. Let me paint a picture. You're hiking with your family. It's beautiful, quiet, remote. Then one of your kids takes a fall deep cut on the leg. You reach for the med kit, only to realize your antiseptic's dried out and your gauze is falling apart. Or you're working late at the office. A co-worker collapses heart issues. You open the first aid cabinet and realize the aspirin's expired 5 years ago. Sounds dramatic, but these things happen. And they're preventable with one simple habit. Routine med kit checks. What to actually check for. So what are we looking for when we check our med kits? Expired medications, pain relievers, ointments, EpiPens, and even antiseptic wipes have shelf lives. Past that, they're unreliable at best, dangerous at worst. Damaged packaging, torn gloves, cracked containers, open sterile dressings. If air or moisture's gotten in, throw it out. Missing essentials. Did you use a bandage 6 months ago and forget to replace it? Or loan your tweezers to someone? Small things go missing. It adds up. Seasonal needs. Are you heading into allergy season? Do you have meds for heat stroke in the summer or frostbite care in the winter? A good med kit evolves. It should reflect your lifestyle, your family, your risks. Knowing how to use what's in there. Having the right tools is only half the equation. You also need to know what they're for and how to use them. That weird-looking triangle bandage is for slings and compression. The burn cream only works if it's not expired. And that CPR mask, better check that seal. You don't need to be an EMT, but if you've got a kit, you owe it to yourself to be familiar with it. If you've never opened it, lay it all out on the table one day. Look at what's inside. Learn what each item does. You don't want the first time you figure it out to be in the middle of a crisis. How often should you check it? So how often should you do all this? Honestly, every 3 to 6 months is a solid rule of thumb. Put a reminder in your calendar. Tie it to something you already do, like changing your smoke detector batteries or rotating your food stockpile. And if you're someone who hikes, travels, or works in higher risk environments, check it more often. Because when you need your med kit, you won't have time to wonder if it's ready. Common pushback plus why it's still worth it. Now I hear the pushback sometimes. I've never needed it. It's a hassle to keep track of. Some meds still work past the expiration. And yeah, I get it. But here's the thing, we're not prepping for what happens most of the time. We're prepping for what happens that one time when everything rides on being ready. It's not about paranoia, it's about peace of mind. And that's the whole point of preparedness, right? Takeaway, it's more than a box. Checking your med kit isn't just about medical supplies. It's about mindset. It says, I'm paying attention. I'm ready to take care of my people. I don't wait for disaster to figure things out. It's one small habit that builds real confidence. And trust me, when the moment comes, you'll be glad you took 10 minutes to make sure everything was where it should be. So here's your challenge this week. Pull out your med kit, check the expiration dates, restock what's missing, learn how to use what's unfamiliar. If you don't have a med kit yet, now's the time to build one. We've got videos on what to include. I'll link those below. And if this was a helpful reminder, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and drop a comment letting me know. What's one item you were surprised to find expired or missing in your kit? Because prepping isn't just about the big stuff. Sometimes it's about the quiet confidence of knowing your med kit is good to go.